Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome in, Bree, ZOL. It's been a little while, Zio. How are things going, buddy? You've been doing very different time streams, haven't you? Wiser choices than you. Your sleep schedule's messed up, Al. I never knew you had one. No, I'm right here with you. This guy over here, this one, he's right there with you. Been wanking streams? Have you been like... I know you were doing like some like really late night ones. But I don't know how new the new work schedule is, right? Because I saw you were on with Tam and them playing Stardew. That was the last time. That's the only time recently I saw you on. How about that? How's everybody doing? How's your break going, by the way, El? I know you said we were taking a break from the streams. I don't know how long it was. I'm sure you said in one of those streams that I didn't attend, but how's your break going? How's the audio sound, by the way? We're going with a different setup, at least for now. Maybe continued. I like showing off my cool mic. It's just would be difficult right now because it's actually going not sleeping instead of working. yeah. No, I'm old, so I'm in bed by the time. It's very much like every once in a while. What happened to my mount? This? This? So it's been broken for a while. This has been. My kids have not been treating it very nicely. I didn't expect it to actually come out when I grabbed it, by the way. I was gonna make a show of showing you it and then yanking it out. But it just came out. It was literally mounted. Then I grabbed it to move it to show you. That's what happened to it. No, there's actually a bigger reason why I'm gonna be removing this. It's broken. Don't get me wrong. Like it has been. Like this is like it's been broken. It's broken a while ago. I don't really feel like paying for a new one, and we're gonna be moving things around so that my wife can share my desk with me. So, seeing how she's gonna share the desk with me for work stuff, where's that light now? Is that over here? What's stopping the light from getting through? Is it all my stuff? This? Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, it was the. Yeah. So that's what happened in my mount, in case anybody's wondering. But there's gonna be some changes around these parts, so I'm trying to make my setup more movable, so I can like tuck it in the corner of the desk, so my wife can use the desk space for her work and it not be inconvenient. I'm actually probably gonna be getting rid of my my desk light too, and a lot of the stuff that's over here, which I will try to see about keeping redeems and what I want to do, and maybe I want to make like a portable box for my redeems and stuff. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Watching streams while at work. Can you do that now? I my job is so freaking weird because either I am so busy that I don't want to turn a stream on, or I'm not busy. And when I'm not busy, people usually aren't streaming. But when they are streaming when I'm busy, when they are streaming when I'm not busy, I do try to step in and stuff like that. But we're not allowed to put people on our work computers. It's like a definite and lame rule. So because I can't do that, I try to be very, I don't know. I don't want to kill all of my data, my unlimited data plan. Unlimited has to be in quotations because it's not actually unlimited, but oh, there goes my mic. Oh, okay. Unlimited must be in quotations because it's not actually unlimited. Dang it, the lighting looks off. Is that better? Ish? Now that I have a Pokemon towel on the way too. Because I was cleaning up a mess here. The mess. Maybe I can put a paper towel under it. How's everybody doing this evening? I know I'm fucking mad late. I don't really plan on streaming forever. Doing a stream, half stream tomorrow, half stream. and customers get help promptly. See, I always played that rule when I was doing other things, right? And when I was working in the kitchen, I used to be on Twitch way more than when I was working. This is crazy. I used to literally work in a kitchen and spend more time on Twitch than I have been able to since working in offices. They're just so many rules, and some of them ridiculous, some of them just irritating. But there's just so many rules. Okay, this is
Zeofate cheered X100.
Oh my goodness. So I set up Stream Elements for. Thank you for the 100 biddies, Zeo. Much appreciated. I set up Stream Elements for my YouTubes. By the way, if anybody's interested in heading over to the YouTubes and dropping a like on the video, maybe watching over there on another tab if you have it available, feel free. Doing the whole multi-streaming thing. Decided Kick wasn't really for me, but I want to promote the YouTube a little bit more. See how I feel about it. So far, I do like YouTube more than Kick. The fuck was it? Sorry, I got interested in something. I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw something. It's Misty Continent or something like that. I was looking at something on my fucking thing. Curse Island. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it actually looks interesting. But I'm not gonna do it. What's up? I'm gonna close this, by the way. I just, fucking streaming's been weird lately, man. It's been a lot harder to get to streams than I anticipated. I was like, I'm gonna start streaming at 8, and I'll stream from 8 to 11, and now it's like after 9 when I can finally start. How long have I been live? 15 minutes. So realistically, I've been at my desk for like 6 minutes ish and done. I'm trying, but it's not 100% working out as I would hope. There's kind of always stuff to come up. What is all the lighting issue? What is the shadow? Is this not far enough? I'm so confused, by the way. I'm trying to figure it out, but I don't know what the fuck. There we go. I don't know. I'm trying. I hope everybody who's coming to the streams are still enjoying them and stuff like that. My plan is to do Sundays and Wednesday streams from now on. I am thinking of every once in a while just having a random pop-up stream. If nobody else is up or I'm not doing anything or blah blah blah, there could be a couple reasons to do that. We'll see what happens. Because I am feeling like I'm not getting enough of my. It's so true though. I did the fake tier thing, but like 100% I am a little. I've been really enjoying Liza P, and then I play it on Sunday, and then I have to wait 3 days, to play the game again. But also, before, if I would ever add in an extra stream randomly here or there, or, like, let's say I'd be home for a holiday, and I'm home with the kids, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do a stream now. I would usually be like, oh, I'm going to play a different game so that nobody loses out on the content. And you know what? I'm probably not going to do that anymore. If I do a random afternoon stream if I'm home with the kids, it's probably going to be the same one. Thank you for the subs, Eldad. How are you doing this evening? Recent subscriber. Is that too... That was Twitch, right? I tried to add in alerts for YouTube. I have no idea if anything's working. Don't mind me. I would have no way of fucking knowing, guys. Oh man, this is why I'm just sitting here chatting instead of sitting in the game, because I do really want to play the game, but oh man, I don't know what anybody knows. I don't know if anybody else really knows what it feels like to like just be waiting to be able to start your stream and waiting on other people. Waiting for the kids to go to bed properly, all that shit like that. Not the worst, but it's not the best. Can I put it that way? I just realized if anybody's redeeming anything on Twitch, oh, we have a hype train going on. I'm an asshole. Look at me. No idea. Fucking zero clue. See, Twitch laid off 35% of their workforce. Thank you for the contribution to pick something for me to consume challenge there, L. My apologies for not seeing that. I suck. I know. Was that 35% of their workforce? I don't. Thank you for the contribution, by the way, bro. I hate to be that guy, and I know a lot of people would be like, boo, bad Twitch. And, like, I know I suck for this opinion, but I just don't personally. I mean, I care that people got laid off because that sucks, but that's as far as it goes. Like, I'm not like, oh, Twitch is worse than anybody else for doing it. I struggle to see how 500 employees is only 35% of their workforce. Because I can't imagine what they are doing. Like, I could be fucking crazy, but I assume that the majority of things on Twitch, and I actually know that the majority of things on Twitch are more automated than not. So I do wonder, like, I don't know. I'd have to do the math too to see how many total employees that is, and also, you know, I'm not a big streamer boy, so have a good sleepy lurk. Thank you so much. Like, it's lame in the same way as any layoffs would be, but at the same time, like, I'm a terrible person for not being like, bad Twitch. Probably. Maybe it's just like, I would probably care if I relied on Twitch, though. Like, if I relied on Twitch for income, thank you for the contribution to the community challenge, by the way, Zelda. If I relied on Twitch for income in any way, shape, or form, I would probably really care. But since I don't, like, I'm at the point right now where Twitch could just not load up, and it would be sad, but it probably wouldn't ruin my day. I'd be like, I'll just try to catch y'all tomorrow. Whereas I know a lot of the time before, it was definitely way more like, oh no, it's not loading, I'm upset, this is ruining my whole day. Which is not the same. Thank you for the subscription to the YouTube channel, by the way, Zio. See, I swear I set up a thing to tell me when somebody, I don't even know how it's supposed to. I really don't. I'm gonna come out and be honest, y'all. I don't understand how the chatbot works on YouTube. I want to say I don't even think it works. I expected to be able to put overlays in and do more than just have them on the screen. But it doesn't. It didn't. It wasn't. It wouldn't. You know, whatever, however you would like to word this. I looked at it. I tried. I searched. I Googled. I looked things up. And then you know what I got when I was looking up how to set up alerts for YouTube streams? I got things saying how to be notified when people go live on YouTube. Not go live, when they post a video. You know the whole click the bell thing? Like, subscribe, click the bell to be notified. By the way, you should like, subscribe, and click that bell to be notified. Anyway. That's what I got. I didn't get fucking... I don't know, I didn't get anything saying anything about actual alerts or anything, and I think it's... I feel like it's kind of slow to come, and I wonder if it's just incompatibility between streaming software and YouTube, or maybe YouTube not caring or something like that. But Disney, anyway, the whole point is I don't even think the bot works. I do have it on YouTube now, but I just don't even think it does anything. If anybody else finds out differently, please fucking tell me, because... You know what I mean? Like, way over my head. I'm not understanding what's going on. I did look it up. I tried to watch YouTube videos. I guess I didn't spend, like, too much time on it. I've been spending a lot less time on streaming stuff in general. I do try to, like, stop by and hang out on people's streams when I have time, but that's the most contribution. Oh, and the time I tried to set up that chat bot the other day for YouTube, I spent like a half hour on it. I was just like, this is a waste of my time. I had to go get my son, actually. I had to leave no matter what I did. Which I feel like kind of emphasizes how my interactions with Twitch a lot of the time right now. I'm at work, and I might pop into a stream a little bit here or there. But like when I'm at work, not only do I have work tasks, but I have to leave to go get my son from preschool to take him to daycare in the middle of my workday. So a lot of times when I get free time, it'll be like, I have 10 minutes right now before I have to go pick him up to leave from work. I don't want to start a new task, because if I start a new task and I get in the middle of it, that could suck, depending on what the task is. You know, there's no point in starting a task that... It works. It actually works.
To the channel.
Hey, look, guys. It actually tells me when people subscribe to my YouTube channel. I did not think that was going to... Yo, what was that delay? Bruh. Welcome in, Fariel. What the fuck was that? Oh my goodness. I got an email notification fucking immediately. What kind of a response is that? Like, what kind of a time is that, man? What's going on with that? That's fucking weird. I don't even know what that's fucking... It's great in that I think it's funny. That's so fucking weird. What was I even saying before that? Oh, I just end up leaving a lot and not being able to... Like, when I find free time, tends to be, like, a little bit before I have to go somewhere, right? Like, I'll find free time before I go to my lunch. Okay. Then I come back from lunch at work, and then I'll find a little bit more free time at the end of the day. Same situation. I don't have very much... Like, I don't have enough time to start a whole task, so I don't want to do it. So then I'll hop on Twitch, but then I gotta drive home, so I get off. I'll get home, I might hop on for another couple minutes, but then I have to go pick up my son from daycare. And it's just a lot of that going on during the night. And then, you know, I might hopefully be able to lurk on some streams while I'm doing dinner or something. But there just haven't been very much time in my day for that sort of thing. I try to make the time, it's just the work time. Anyway, and nobody else cares. I'm the only one that cares about this. I used to be on Twitch all the time. So, like, I'm really, like, shaming myself. Thank you for whoever liked the video, by the way, on the YouTube channel. I'm over here shaming myself for not being able to hang out on Twitch more often, but realistically, it is what it is. Something about not getting fired from your job. I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like something about trying not to get fired and how they don't want you on your phone, completely ignoring your work. Crazy, I know. Most employers you would think would just want you on your phone all the time, ignoring your job, but... You know, I will say, okay, so I'm joking about that, right? I need to change that command, by the way. Alright, challenge accepted. If you can do it and keep the link, if you want to do it, keep the link and not say anything stupid, deal for it. For what? The YouTube command. I want to update it to say something about I'm streaming on there too, but not sound fucking as terribly heinous as I can. Right? I want to sound like a normal human being who's not like, okay, man, you go out there, you smash that bell, you punch a wall through that like button, and you subscribe, or else dead kittens are gonna be on your conscience, or whatever the fuck they say, right? It's amazing how a one-person conversation can just get off the rails. Like, anywho, we're playing some Lies of P tonight. Not right now, in a little bit, when I feel like loading it up. Oh man, I hope everybody's having a good evening tonight. I'm sorry, I'm just... There's a certain point where, Did that actually do that for YouTube as well? Oh no, okay, never mind. I misread what was going on. That is fine. That works great. There's a certain point when, like, it was like 8:45 to like 9, and where I was a little bit frustrated about not starting my stream. And then it got to the point where it's just like, okay, it doesn't matter now, right? Like, either I do a little bit tonight, a little bit tomorrow, or I just... That's life. I wish it was quicker. I'll be honest, I wish my transition was a little bit quicker. I wish it was like 2 seconds of being like, oh, and then 10 minutes of me being like an adult. But it's more like 10 minutes of being adult and then a final realization, too late. It doesn't fucking matter. I don't have a proper way to respond to. I don't beat my mods. I apologize for anybody who thinks violence comes upon my mods for anything going on. If anybody deserves it, though, I promise you it's Fariel. Not because I dislike him, but he's literally asking for it. Enough said. Enough said. I've not heard anybody wish violence upon themselves as much as this one mod I have. But gets hit sometimes. I would appreciate if you would not have that be the command. As in, no. No, thank you. I will pass. Okay. Does anybody have Xbox? This is a random dumb comment about Xbox, and also other services do the same shit. So for Xbox, on the PC, I guess it would probably show up on the computer too. Basically, in the Xbox apps now, they have the app on the PC, the Xbox itself, and then probably on your phone. It'll say you got a message from a friend. Like, it says friends, and then it says one unread message. Which I don't know if anybody knew this. That usually means that one of your friends on the service messaged you. I know, crazy. I apologize for feeling the need to explain it. You're all welcome, though, for anybody who didn't understand.
Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenient.
Alright, get some noms, have some good chores, Vario. Thank you for coming and hanging out. But it says, like, it makes it look like a friend sent you a message on the Xbox app, and then you open it up and it's a message from Xbox. And I just disagree with that. I know very generalized thing. It's not anything that matters at all. But I just very strongly disagree with, and making it seem like somebody sent you a message. That's all. I know it's silly. It's just one of those things, right? I see it and I'm just, I don't appreciate it. What I do appreciate, though, is I have been making the progress in this game, and I've been enjoying it. For anybody who's not up to speed, I am either Pinocchio or the artist formerly known as Pinocchio, because I feel like I'm a little bit too badass to actually be Pinocchio anymore, but not important. I did find a new weapon that I like, so I'm going to be trying this weapon out. We'll find out whether or not I want to use this or the rapier or both. I wanted to stick to my guns, or I guess stick to my swashbuckler tactic. I don't even fucking know. What would sticking to a sword be? What the fuck is going on with this poor bot? Are you doing okay? Did my stream go down and I don't know about it? Now I'm like concerned. Does not appear to have gone down. No. I don't know what is going on. Thank you, Zelbot. Are you doing alright tonight? I don't know if I should have to ask technology whether it's doing okay, but I'm feeling moderately concerned that my bot is fucking rebelling. That's probably the proper way of putting it. I think my bot's rebelling. And it's time for the AI takeover that I never knew I was worried about until now. Or I guess the technological takeover, not necessarily AI, because I don't think my bot would ever be considered AI. Maybe not, actually. I have no idea. Everybody who thinks that a chat bot that is set up by you can be considered AI, please raise your hand. Okay. So, yeah. I don't think chatbots are considered AI. By show of a non-ovation. Alright. Okay. So, for whatever reason, and this isn't the first time I've done this in a game, let alone a similar like game. I come over here, I'm looking at this, I completely missed this ladder. Welcome in, Betty. How are you doing this evening? I completely missed this ladder. And then I go, okay, how do I get down there? I see the hole, still miss the ladder. Mind you, like, most of the time I'm looking, this ladder's in view, right? So then I go, okay, walk out, walk back in. Oh, then the ladder magically appears. Now, I don't think this was like a trick where the game just wasn't connecting the ladder. But I literally thought that the game was just like, it's time for fucking fuck around and find out time. I was like, okay, they want me to jump down this hole, do my clear and imminent death. And yeah, I guess that's what they expect from my life. Turns out that's not true, which makes more sense than it being true. But at the same time, hear me out. You don't have to, but please do. At the same time, let's pretend like video games have never done anything like that before. Okay, now that we're done pretending, I hope everybody's having a good evening. I hope anybody who was trying to pretend really does appreciate the fact that I gave them 0. Oh, I forgot I came here for a second. I was like, how come this looks familiar? I swear this, and then, yeah, it looks familiar because I've actually been over there for a second before. Ooh, cannot break those barrels. So this is the reason I like this weapon. Ready? Alright, it was because I was looking at chat while I did that. Are we ready for this? I'll show it again. Because it one-shots enemies, that's the only reason. 100% in case anybody is just like, ooh, getting better at that. Oh man, ever since I was told to try to do that, seems spooky. It's not actually. This is one of the least creepy, Dark Souls-like kind of games I've seen. But hear me out. It's because they're all mechanical and they're all puppets. It has a certain lack of gore because what the hell was that, dude? You can't be doing this shit in life. Fuck you, you deserve this. It has kind of a lack of gore because if you can tell right now on the screen, oil drenches you. Going on the atmosphere. This is Lies of P. It is a new Souls-like game. It's an indie game. It's available on Xbox something or other. I'm not entirely... Whoa! Wow! Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, totally planned, guys. I didn't just panically start slamming buttons down. Yeah, you're all welcome. Yeah, I know, it's really fun. It is probably the best Souls-like game. I don't feel like it's fair to call the From Software game Souls-likes, even like Sekiro or anything like that, or Elden Ring. I know a lot of people call Elden Ring a Souls-like. I just don't agree with that classification because it is by From Software, the creators of Dark Souls. So it's just a Souls game, right? But this is by far the best Souls-like game I've seen. Welcome in, CBB. How are you doing this evening? And I think a lot of people would agree with it. Unfortunately, I'm going to be hipster about this, and I'm going to keep saying this, by the way. I don't care. First off, it's because I want to be a real boy. And if you prefer me to say it differently, it's because I want to be a real boy. Which... I'm atrocious. Anyway, first off, it's because I want to be a real boy. But secondly, I knew about this game when it was first coming out. And then it kind of blew up. And it's one of those weird things where it's like, okay, I'm happy because I should be. At the same time, I will also admit that I'm a tiny bit... I wonder if I can actually hit one of these. I want to know if I can hit this without taking damage, and I don't trust it, but I'm gonna... Yeah, okay, you can't. Can't do it. So, like, I'm happy in that I'm glad the game's good, right? And the games I usually like, where I'm waiting to come out, other people don't usually play. But the thing is when a game blows up, it really blows up, right? It's not just like a little blow up. It's like, oh my god, everybody's talking about it. And, oh my goodness, what the heck? That was rude. In case anybody was wondering, that shit was rude. What the hell? You're not allowed to do that. That cannot be illegal. I would like to check the tapes on that. There was some sort of a foul. I don't really know what foul. Pick a sport. They slapped my hand like it was basketball. They what is it called? They roughing the passer. Yeah, that one. Whatever that even means, honestly, right? Does anybody know what that means? It's a good question. Where's the wrench? Ah, large blunt. This is a blunt. This is a large blunt. Can y'all tell the difference? Not being a horror game? I didn't say it's... I was saying... I apologize because I didn't even finish what I was saying. I know I fucking shocked. Like... Zell? Where is it? Where's the shock? Is that right? There we go. I knew I had one of those somewhere. Zell? Not finishing a sentence? Unheard of. Anyway. My point that I was attempting to make, and probably failing to make, because what the hell? Yeah, because what the hell? You guys get it, right? The point I was probably failing to make, because I was trying to say something, and then I stopped saying it, like always, was it's all mechanical and machines. Really? I don't think I walked into that. I disagree with that. I sort of get it, but I disagree. Awesome. I did not... Ah! I didn't think he could do that, but that's fine. Anyway, what was I trying to say? I was trying to say like 15 things, and then I kept stopping, right? So, because the game is so... I don't even want to word this. Because everything's a puppet. Because it's oil, not blood. And everything is so clearly mechanical, with the exception of maybe a couple humans that I've seen in the game, it kind of makes the game not feel gory at all. It's not, I'm not saying it's not a violent game. Right? Clearly I'm sitting here, I'm trying to beat stuff up. I got a weapon in my hand. But it really does make it feel, well, I mean, less violent, maybe. I like if that's a proper way of explaining it. It does kind of feel less violent than it would in most cases. It's not very horror-like because everything's a machine. I'm selling this really good. You're all welcome. Whoa, buddy. Very rude, by the way. In case you were really wondering. I know you were. There we go. Oh, yeah, don't forget about that. Okay, nice. Ooh, get him, Chief. I thought I would get it on that one, honestly. Fuck. He murked himself by hitting that thing. Anyway, it just feels less horrific than it would otherwise. I'm probably explaining this very poorly, but I do 100% mean it. Increases weight limit. I definitely want that. How much does that increase it by? I need to remove stuff. That's a big jump. 15 points just about. Anyway, I have a point. I'm sure what it is. Not just the one on the tip of my nose. I don't know. It's just something about the fact that they're all machines and stuff. Like, obviously, if something jumps out at me, I'll jump around like the scaredy cat I really am. But for whatever reason, for the most part, this game has just been like, it doesn't feel grotesque. It doesn't feel gory. Violent. I don't know. Fucking just my personal opinion. And I just don't see where the horror would be. Right? What do you need, buddy boy? I'm gonna heal and walk back just because I'm a little confused by how quickly I just came across that save point. And I don't want them to respawn because I'm just lazy and don't feel like fighting them again. I hope nobody was looking for better explanations today, by the way. At the start of my stream, maybe I had some of them, but right now I'm kind of feeling like an empty tank here as far as good explanations go. I do want to see. Oh wait, I didn't go up. I never went up. Oh, did I? I did go up. I'm a liar. Lying to myself, lying to you, lying to the cat, the dog, everybody. I feel like there was a... Oh, I probably can't get up there, though. This is probably like... No, oh, I think I see what the point in this is. I could be just completely fucking off my rocker. But this looks like it's meant to make you think you can make that jump and hit that thing. That's what I'm going to say. This is made to make you think you can make a jump that you can't, so that you jump into a bomb. Because after all, bombs are a lot more fun when you're jumping into them intentionally instead of accidentally rolling into them when you're panicking. There's also nothing that... I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. It's actually interesting. The start of this game, I was breaking every single barrel. Every single crate. And I spent like a good 2 hours doing that. Literally any barrel or crate I came across, including walls and stuff too. Like, don't. I wasn't just limited, and people probably see me swinging at walls still, right? Because I just think maybe there might be something behind some of them. And I came to the conclusion after breaking a couple hundred barrels and crates that there's not going to be anything under barrels and crates. So naturally, then 2 hours later in the game, there's finally the first ever introduction of something underneath a barrel or a crate. 1 second. What do you need on? Okay, sorry, my little one needs a drink. I will be right back, y'all. Alright, my apologies, everyone. So, this may or may not be considered a good question for all those out there in the streamiverse. Whether just Twitch or YouTube, now that we're on YouTube now. Anybody who has, I guess, okay, so this isn't just for people who have kids, but I feel like it's more relevant for kids' cups than it is for adult cups. I do have adult cup. I wish I had an example. I do have like adult water cups and stuff like that at my house. They have pieces to them, but I feel like they get kept together better than the kids' cups. Like my son had a cup. It's a cup with a lid, a top, and a straw. One, all the tops for these cups are all different sizes. Two, all the straws for all these cups are different sizes. So after cleaning them out properly, like you should, and disassembling them, and then like putting them out to dry, it feels like a monumental, next to impossible task to, like, it's literally like assembling superheroes, getting one of these cups together properly, like for real, like a monumental task, like you called all of the Planeteers from the four corners of the world in a painted watch. Yeah.
Moonlight Town?
At least I'm not the only one here. I feel it's crazy. It is fucking crazy. And as I said, I do have cups, but I don't feel like I personally have the same issues with my cup. Right? My cups, I keep them together. They usually have less pieces too. Adult cups have less pieces. Not all of them, but most of them do. Don't quote me and go out there and tell people that I said that all adult cups have less pieces than kids cups. But for real, most of them do. It's actually ridiculous. Actually ridiculous. I just had to get a drink from the... I love the addition. The very truthful and great, by the way. Truthful and great. It's both a great idea and truthful. Addition of only the amount I'm willing to clean up. Because, you know, as somebody with multiple children, I have to let everybody know that I do struggle sometimes with this amount willing to clean up bit. Because the amount my older children are willing to have me clean up, if the little one makes a mess, is a lot bigger than the amount I personally feel willing to pick up. Thank you for the alert, Lolo. Much appreciated. Hopefully you're having a good evening tonight. Wow. Hopefully you're having a good evening this evening, I went to say. Then changed it to tonight because I thought good evening this evening sounded bad. When I could have just stopped. There might be. I have a bot on YouTube now, Lolo. It's just not working. Somebody subscribed to my channel and I set up alerts for it. And it came like 4 minutes later. It like, for real, this happened, by the way. This isn't a joke. This isn't a fucking drill. It was absurd. I'm one-shotting everybody here, by the way, because I can, and I got a stronger weapon that one-shots people. And I'm using the stronger weapon because it one-shots people. If anybody's noticing a pattern here, it involves the term one-shot in people. Even though they're puppets, and I just said, isn't it... The coolest thing about this game is that they're puppets and not people, so it's not super violent. Let's just disprove my point, right? All the puppets people, and then wonder why people are like, you don't sound like you know what you're talking about, though. Which, I mean, to be fair, whether or not I'm calling puppets people probably don't think I know what I'm talking about. As a general rule, I don't seem like an expert. I was actually having a conversation this morning, alright, on the Twitchiverse, with, damn it. I was having a convo on the Twitchiverse with somebody this morning at somebody else's channel. And they were talking about calculus. The streamer was talking about how they have to take a calculus class too. And I tried, unsuccessfully, to make a point. Oh my god, do not kill me. I don't know if they can go away, but I did not want to die for this. I love you, but don't die. Don't let me die. Jesus Christ. So, anyway. It has long been my personal observation that the more you try to understand certain mathematics, and I know this is like going back to grade school for most people, and if you haven't had to do math in 20 years, I apologize for even trying to get you back in that mindset. A lot of people really don't like math and will avoid it at all costs. I feel like either math is your job. This is actually kind of an almost too true statement. Either math is your job or you just try to avoid it altogether. Seems to be the rule of thumb as an adult. Like, it is literally either how you make your money, or you're just like, no, please come again. I got people for that. That kind of situation, right? So, anyway. It's long been my opinion that when discussing algebra, calculus, and any math higher than, I'm going to say grade school level, that a lot of people struggle, not because they're incapable of actually doing it, but more that they want to understand the concept. They want to understand why they're doing it, okay? And I think that a lot of people who want to know why you do something in calculus, like, I know how to take a derivative of something, right? But I just do it. I'm told how to do it, I'm shown how to do it, and then I follow the process and I do it. I know when to do it because I'm asked to do it, right? But a lot of people, when they're going through math courses, they really would like to know why. And I think they struggle to retain the formulas and the the ways you manipulate things because of that lack of why, or that wanting to know the why, I guess. Oh god, this guy started hitting me. He hit me once, I'm dead. And anyway, my whole point is that if you would like to try to do better in math and you're struggling, and you're one of those people who want to know why, I feel like it is actually just better to not even try to know why. I know it's probably difficult, because for most subjects, there's a reason. Actually, there are subjects that involve a lot of cause and effect, right? This happened because of this. But when it comes to math, it's all about just use this formula to solve this problem, and you get the right answer. Anyway, someone disagreed with me this morning about it, so now it is sticking in my brain harder than it would otherwise. And I strongly felt like they were one of the people that really never understood the math because they wanted to know. I was talking about you. But I didn't want to be an asshole and be like, are you one of these people that I was talking about? They said that I had a very twisted, what was it? I had a very twisted definition of just doing what you're told to do. Is what I was told. Because I said you just need to do what you're told to do to do math right. And then they were like, how are you going to do what you were told to do without understanding it? And I'm like, no. See, that's the whole point. You don't need to understand it if you just do what you're told. I know there's another one of these fucking bombardier guys over here, and I was trying to get over to him, and of course, the fucking spiky pitchfork dude railroads me while I'm not paying attention. Awesome. Awesome. This is going great. I'm doing wonderful, in case anybody was wondering. Yep, just keep hitting me. I love it. Fucking love it, man. Oh my goodness, like, I could not have asked for more jank. I don't like the people that run into you, if you couldn't tell, as I repeatedly get hit by it and, like, die because I'm just doing a bad job of dodging or blocking, and oh my goodness, was I getting wrecked there. Now I gotta go heal, which makes me sad because I think I'm a cool person who's not taking that much damage, and then all of a sudden, boop! No, you don't. You really don't. That's kind of the sad thing about math, too, is that it's a big struggle for a lot of people, and a lot of people don't need. They really don't. And you could argue. You could argue I would argue unsuccessfully. I would say unsuccessfully. But you could argue that... I want to see what this is. Acid damage reduction. I think I'm going to try to equip this. I don't know if it's going to work. I mean, you could argue that it teaches you analytical skills or any amount of bullshit to justify why you need to learn algebra and why most people end up being taught calculus. But, Logan and Juliana, how are you doing this evening? But as somebody who's done more math than most, I just disagree. Which, by the way, was the whole reason why I kind of got, like, a little bit, like... I don't like when people... I feel like somebody was arguing with me about a point that they don't have, like, a good stance on. As somebody who's done way more math than most people, I feel like I can personally attest to a more proper way of going about it. Anyway, I should stop talking about math. I'm probably boring the shit out of everybody. The only thing that would be more boring is if I explicitly laid out how I balance my spread. I'm doing pretty good. I'm rambling about math stuff and talking to people on the internet. That's a whole nother thing, though. You just shouldn't talk to people on the internet about stuff and expect... Ah! Come on! Really? 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 Fucking really? 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 Wow. Wow.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Let's talk functions. The big brain? Exclamation part, big brain. Or if you're feeling really spicy, Big Brian. But there's only one Big Brian around these parts, and we all know who that is. Me. In case anybody was wondering what I was trying to allude to. I was alluding to myself. I am the Big Brian I was speaking of. Big Brian Zell. Alright, now I gotta go over here. The one thing is the second time you run through an area, especially with how much damage I have, it's not nearly as big of an issue. It's just like... Oh, man. Oh, shit. Actually... Ah! Boom. You take a big old step with that. I need to go. You missed Bree. Bree was here earlier in the stream. She just, goes to bed. You know? Thank you for the contribution to pick something for me to consume. Also known as community challenge. Also known as, damn, I should have named that better. He is still around. It's just a lot harder to commit time at the moment to sit here and chat. No, myself included. We started streaming during the pandemic. Is this just... I wonder if there was any enemies here or if it was just the butterflies meant to make me sad. Can you Falcon Punch? You can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm not gonna stop you. Oh. Cool. Falcon! Thank you, buddy. Thank you for asking. You don't need... I have the redemptions so that you may ask before you redeem them. Make sure to ask before you redeem them, though, because that is the only way. I mean, I do sometimes, especially now, with how my setup is. It would help if people warned me that they did a redemption, just because I'm actually not missing them doing it. It's a whole thing. The whole thing. Don't worry, I'm not ignoring you. Okay, you. Yeah, go. Ah! God! I appreciate you at least lying and saying you like me, buddy. Like, it doesn't have to be true. I appreciate the thought behind your statement. But, anyway, a real point to be had is I wouldn't have the redemptions if I wasn't doing... That one makes you jungle. I wouldn't have the redemptions if I wasn't willing to do them. Maybe not the most scientific explanation ever. Oh my god. Yep, I need to, like, really... Oh, I'm running out of... I'm running out of juice, and I need to not do this like this. Awesome, I am doing this the right fucking way. I just should not have run back in here, honestly. Hey, remember that first time you walked in here and you got super fucked up by all these enemies in here? Why don't you repeat that? Yep. So yeah, we're gonna keep doing this until I can do it right. Yes. Yes, it is a painting that my daughter did. I actually don't particularly know what it is. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna run back to the save point so I can redo this room a third time. Third time's the charm kind of thing, you know what I mean? And then I'll show it to you. I actually do like the Falcon Punch one. The sound effect is what really makes it, in my opinion. Facepalm. Facepalm is what originally led to the Falcon Punch, though. So, you know, oldie but a goodie. How can I get across this bridge? You're done. I literally fucking probably just took a little too long to interpret that properly, buddy. Have some good practice, buddy. I thought you said doctor, and I immediately went appointment. Here, let me do this before I forget to do it, because I'm just bad when I do it. Here, Juliana. This is the painting that my daughter did, this weekend, and she actually stole it from me because I put it behind me on the desk. Put it there. As everybody can tell, my kids are a lot more artistically inclined than I am. It's a painting of a house on a hill. Pretty fancy. I really like the coloring. She's been doing a lot of them. I posted some of her pictures in the Discord, I guess from Super Fun Time Circus thing, something on YouTube. That super mystery fancy circus. I don't know what's going on. I apologize. I apologize. I would like to play a game. You want to play a game? Like, this is Saw. Can anybody tell me what this is? Oh, let me do full screen. Sorry. Let's be fair. It was too small. Does anybody want to guess what this is? Yeah, I'm going to put it back down. Wrong guesses only. I have a dog? I don't believe so. Not Arnold Palmer. I have a dog. Who said anything about a dog? I'm very confused. I thought you were talking about my drink. Damn it! No, I do not have a dog. I have 2 cats and a rabbit. Also known as old cat, new cat, shitty rabbit. Really? Can you not make that jump? Like, I'm actually wondering if you literally can't make that jump, and I'm just being ridiculous. Like, fucking, I came over here.
Round 2. Fight!
Oh, yeah, that's what they call a fib. Did I say dog? If I said dog, I was just like randomly speaking, because yeah, sometimes now I kind of feel bad. Like, did I lie and say I had a dog like a couple seconds ago? Okay, so random point about this game. Yeah, there, you saw it there if you were paying attention. The enemies who can throw projectiles, awesome. Yeah, you just run me right the fuck over. That's exactly what we're looking for, my dude. Or something like that. Revisiting 20 minutes later. And the enemies with ranged weapons can shoot you from so far away. For whatever reason, anybody who runs into you, like those pitchfork guys, I struggle with so hard. I don't have a good reason why, so please don't ask me why, because it's already making me sad. Also, you can ask me why to troll me, but I just won't have an answer. But for whatever reason, I fucking struggle with these fucking pitchfork dudes like no other enemy in this fucking game. There's other similar enemies that do the same thing, the same attack pattern. And you know what it is? It's not even just like something about them, you know? There's something about you. I got a feeling that you suck. It's not even just their attack. It's the amount of damage that they do. And I feel like I want to say there were similar enemies in Dark Souls or one of the Dark Souls or Bloodborne that did the same shit and I had the same problem. And the answer is probably pretty simple, like just guard or dodge at the right time. But clearly I don't know the answer. Nor do I probably seem like I know the question. Maybe a good point, maybe not really. Not sure if I know the answer or the question, but either way, pretty fucking irritating. And I would gladly not keep getting. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, how was I supposed to, like, what, like, I know he's there, but like, other than that, like, they're fucking bullshit enemies. That's all there is to it. They're just bullshit. I don't even, like, I just can't stand them. Why? I don't have a good reason. I don't know if I should apologize for that or just kind of get over it, but holy fuck is it irritating. Might be one of the absolutely most irritating things in video game form. Awesome. I'm gonna heal, then I'm gonna die. Yep, called it. Called it, Chief. I'm doing great. In case anyone's wondering. I don't know why they're so hard. Those... What is it about those pitchfork dudes? What is it? What is it about them? Do they, like, start up faster than other enemies? Am I supposed to do something extra crazy? Are there just too many of them in this area? Like, legitimately, I want to know what's going on with it. I don't have an answer, which is probably the problem. Is that I should probably have an answer as to why they're forking me so bad. I'm feeling like I'm getting really forked over. Let's get to it. There we go. And then I can get up here in time. Boom. I don't know. There's something about these enemies that just can fuck off so fully and completely. It's not even fun. These specific enemies. There's a couple of them that are similar. Whether it's the pitchfork dude or there's an umbrella dude earlier in the game or something like that. It's just something about him. Makes me very whiny too, if you couldn't tell. No. We, don't get time to do things like that. Probably the most appropriate way of explaining it. We don't really get much time to do things like that. And when we do get time, we wouldn't be going out of our way to do that. Not that it wouldn't be cool, so I don't want anybody to get that wrong. Awesome. Awesome. You are a fucking gentleman and a scholar, despite what everybody says behind your back. I really don't know why. Welcome in, Ken. How are you doing? I have personally seen a Broadway play, and I believe my wife has too. Separately. In case anybody had any guesses how that conversation is starting to go. Oh, there's a roll thing. Okay. Awesome. So I'm going to get up. I'm going to heal. Awesome. These guys fuck all the way the fuck off. I really don't even have a better way to put it. Like, holy fuck. This is really sad. You're dying? Like, you're still sick dying? Or, like, you're, like, tired of watching me be the biggest fuck up ever? Because, honestly, I prefer to be the latter. Or dying laughing from me getting run over by these guys, too. That's a good one. You're tired and sore? Yeah, but is it a good tired and sore or a bad tired and sore? Let's get to the bottom of this. When you were 3 years old, do you have any strange memory? What about a clown? What shape was that balloon in? The ones that I don't understand. That's the problem. Like, comparatively to the other enemies, they do so much more damage. I mean, if you just, like, did a crazy good workout and you're trying to get built or lose weight or fucking any other thing you would do a workout for. Yeah? I believe so. I mean, I could be wrong. My math conversation scared some people away earlier. Is it weird? You have been working out? I mean, so maybe, like, if it's just, like, get them gains, or I feel good about myself, then yeah, there's a good tired and sore. I'm not usually the good tired and sore. I'm usually the, this is really awful, and I don't love this situation tired and sore. I don't really remember the last time I was good. But I believe there to be a good tired and sore, whether it is normal existence. Yes, maybe. Good answer. You're welcome. I hope I never run into another one of those runny fucking pitchfork dudes again. I feel so bitchy about it too. Like 100%. I have bigger problems with me bitching about it than other people probably do. But they're just bothering the shit out of me. Not loving it.
But the train isn't in service anymore.
This shit is not
The
McDonald's.
cathedral isn't the sanctuary it once was.
You know, as they say, this shit is not McDonald's.
Never returned. I still don't know what happened, but I do know this: the cathedral is off limits.
Welcome in,
Forever.
John. How are you doing? Liza PP indeed.
You must prove your identity.
But in this game, my nose nor my PP grows. It's insane. I must disclose.
Interesting. I thought all the stalkers died when the workshop tower collapsed.
I'm glad I didn't
As
die.
for me, I'm as good as dead.
Yo, every time
Lost,
there's that
everyone
thing like
I
that
loved.
in the game, I'm ignoring
I
it
have
before
no
it
right
happens.
to stop someone as determined as you. Please be safe up there. Please be safe.
Could I have fought this person? I am so not happy about this. I'm trying to play the game the right way, but I just wanted to fight her if I could.
Please be safe.
I'm actually severely confused. It's because I'm a machine, quite literally. Actually, literally a machine. The wink was completely unnecessary, but it's because I'm a machine. I'm a sad panda bear now. Why? I just wanted to fight the person. I see. I don't always when I'm in a situation like that. Sometimes I feel like I could have given the wrong answer on purpose, but I would have been worried that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard
You know,
Pilgrim's Cable
it's fine, you know.
Railway.
I'm sad.
Now, those of you who joined us in Moonlight
I really
Town,
wanted
we
this,
hope your preparations for the pilgrim's journey
what I wanted
are
to do.
well underway. Fascinating town, Moonlight, just fascinating. Back in the day, the only way to reach the cathedral was using a rope and pulley. So, thanks for building it on a cliff, St. Frangelico.
I should. Yeah, me too, right?
Frangelica, wonderful saint, wonderful. Anyway, next stop, the Bridge of Atonement.
And
While
not
you
just as a
attone there,
nickname.
don't miss a magnificent view of beautiful Trot.
God, I'm
It's
cheating.
been my pleasure,
You know my
friends,
nickname is
and
Nick.
enjoy the rest of your journey. I've been your
don't think I
captain
really
on this
have
ride,
Like,
Gemini.
I guess you could consider my stream name a nickname if you would,
Well,
because it is like a
not
pseudonym.
bad, huh? Oh, I
wait,
really
it
am
is
good
a
at
last
this.
name.
When in
Whatever,
doubt,
whatever I
let
was trying to
Gemini
say.
be your
Something
guide.
name. Something that means
You,
fake
you
name.
look annoyed.
Or is that
What
pseudonym?
I do. I'm sure
Surname
it's
is
fine.
last name.
Let's get a
Pseudonym
move
is a
on, pal.
nickname. You know what? I'm doing great tonight. You're all welcome. Yep.
Oh, something's off. Do you see that over recognize dead puppets. That's to be expected. But what is that?
I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm more than happy to stop the save point for once. Usually I walk past them for some reason. I don't have a good reason why, in case anybody was waiting for me to finish that off with, yeah, and no. Usually I walk past them, and it kind of makes me sad. I'm going to go down here and see if this person will fight me. I just want to fight, right? I just want to fight. I just want to walk up to the male and be like,
"You underestimate my power!"
But how can I do that if they don't first underestimate my power and then want to fight and challenge me to a duel like the shit was Yu-Gi-Oh, you know what I mean? Be like, card battle or whatever they do. We all know what they do. They duel. Ooh. John gets it. John gets it. How have you been, by the way, John? I know I've seen you a little bit, but otherwise, haven't been crossing paths that much. Okay? Hopefully life's treating you good. Hopefully. If it's treating you bad, you can actually say that too. I feel like I need to say that. I probably should. I wish I didn't have to say that, but I feel like a lot of people are worried about. I mean, okay. There's a whole conversation. 20-hour migraine. Ooh. And you come in here? I appreciate your support, but is this the right stream for that kind of shit? I am prone to random bouts of yelling like a small child and like a weird adult.
Please be safe.
I want to fight this person. For dude. How do I do gestures? I don't know how one does gestures. This is very important, by the way. As in, it doesn't matter at all, but I want to find out. No. Oh, you didn't like that one? You opened the wrong menu again. How do you feel about... How do you feel about some fear then, huh? Huh? You gonna find me out? A couple hours. Less than 10. That's 100% for sure. I've played it 3 times, but I feel like every time I've played it so far, I've started a little late. Not very long at all. It's a long ride, so I'm wondering if I can't. I don't have no idea if there's a setting for this. Some games will have playtime rate and stuff. I'm level 42. Interesting. They tell me how much stuff I need to level up right in the menu. I'm just learning this in case anybody's wondering why I'm saying this out loud like I'm incredulous, because I am. I'd say 9. Always forgets to give a thumbs up. Literally everybody. Can I tell y'all a secret? I'm gonna explain how I'm a terrible person, and then nobody will ever like or subscribe to my YouTube channel. I don't like subscribing to YouTube channels because I don't want to be notified when they have a new video. If I want to watch a video, I'll find it in my feed and watch it. Okay, monster number 1. And I rarely think to like videos. Monster number 2. So, I should not be releasing this information publicly. I apologize. I know that I will be under further scrutiny as the terrible human being that I am, but I just forget. I don't like subscribing to YouTube channels. For that reason. And it's kind of my kids' fault too, though, because they'll randomly subscribe to channels I don't want to see shit for. I don't like doing that. It's the same reason why if I'm in a Discord, I don't have any of the things muted. But the thing is I subscribe to smaller channels. Right? So, like, I subscribe to...
No idea what those things are, pal. Approach with caution.
I subscribe to L's... Wow, I subscribe to L's channel, a couple other smaller creators that I know. And I keep the notifications on. But for bigger channels, I just, like... I don't know, maybe it's just I don't feel like they need my sub. Realistically speaking, I don't know. Subs are just like follows, right? Damn it, I missed my timing on that. That guy's a weirdo. I think he's like some sort of an infected humanoid. Kind of scary. I was just saying this wasn't a horror game. Don't make a liar out of me, Liza P. Never mind, I get the point in the name of the game now. It's because I'm supposed to turn into a liar. I don't know. I think YouTube was first, though, so we should be fair to YouTube and point out that Liza PP. Does the PP lie all that much? I feel like PP is actually a very honest, an honest form of communication. I feel like it just always tells the truth, whether you like it or not. Like, every once in a while, it's not putting out the right information, but I feel like 99% of the time, it's actually one of the most honest things going out there. Maybe I'm thinking about it a little bit too in depth, though. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. They're not that strong. I'm very strong. I was told you snowball kind of quick in this game, and somebody also informed me what the soft cap is, because we were talking about it. Which is one of the great things about me not caring about spoilers. If it's got dysfunction, I mean, then it might not work, but I don't feel like it lies. Ooh, perfect block. Nice. See, these guys... Okay, I actually want to see what damage they do when they run at you. Now I'm interested. Now I want to see. I want to see how much damage he does when he hits me. Look at that. Do you guys see how little damage I just took from this guy running at me? I want to point out, I literally stood here and intentionally took a fucking hit from this guy, and he did that much fucking damage. Sorry. Those stupid fucking pitchfork dudes. I just can't stand it. I've seen that type of enemy in other games before, and every time it just irks the shit out of me. Because the same shit happens. They run out of nowhere, they're always in a ganky fucking situation, and they hit you 15 fucking times instead of one. My apologies. Chill. You chill the fuck out. I feel very strongly about these running enemies that fuck you up. Not these guys. You see that? Look at that. Nothing. And even if he hit me, he doesn't do nearly the amount of damage. Demon Souls does do that a lot. I can't remember which Dark Souls I know there's enemies with it. I almost feel like it might have been Bloodborne. If I'm honest. But I also don't retain as I used to. I used to know more about my video games, but now I don't. I actually appreciate just fucking doing that. Getting that perfect block out there so I can feel good about myself before I go into the next area where there's different enemies that I can't do that with. Is it not up in the top left available to be seen? I guess you can't really see it. It's fine. It's a lot. The runny dudes do like half my health bar. Those guys do like a sixth. It's a big difference.
What is happening?
I probably should think about things like that a little bit more often anymore. I've not been doing nearly as good of a job.
Strangely altered. I don't know what's going on, but keep those eyes of yours open.
I wonder if I can do anything like that without like being up too bad. Sorry, let me look at this real quick. These are the things that Zill forgets about. This is how long it's been since I've like been on it with the streams, guys. And I'm just trying to think of if there's a better way. I mean, I can do this for this game. I can add an existing, right? And then I can do this. Oh, no. Okay, did I hit the right button to begin with? And not... Okay, what? Stop moving all my stuff! What is it? This? That scales it. I feel like it's shift. Did they change the fucking shortcuts on OBS? Hello, OBS? Like... Come in, OBS, come in! Oh, that's alt, that's not control. No, what the fuck, man? Why the fuck? How the hell do I get this to do what I want it to now? Welcome in, Jesse. How are you doing this evening? Okay, 1 second. Okay. Sorry, I have to do this a completely different way from how I usually do. Alright. There we go. We now have a health bar. Not much. I wasn't even talking very much. I was focusing on cropping my image to show y'all my health bar. That was really hard to do. So, there's a shortcut button that I've always had work in YouTube. Basically multiple YouTube shortcut buttons that I click and I used to be able to transform my scene with it. And they don't work anymore. I don't know why, but I used to just be able to like hit I swear it was shift. I swear shift would like get rid of corners and stuff, like it would move it in, and control, or it was either shift or control. It doesn't matter, but I know it was one or the other, right? It like, this isn't like a, oh, it could have been 18 different things. No, it was either shift or control. So my entire point is, it's fucking irritating. I don't really have a point past that. It's just very frustrating to me that it decided not to do what I wanted. Anyway, it does look better. Sorry. I hope that is better, Julian. I apologize. Thank you for pointing it out, by the way. I updated OBS, and just like updating any other software, I fucking instantly regret it. Because first off, the reason I updated it, I actually didn't end up doing anything with that. I was trying to use a multi-streaming service through it, and I didn't like what it did to my computer performance. Ah, Chief. Get him. Get him. What? What? I not. Okay, there we go. I don't feel like it's any different. Yeah, I don't know. It's irritating. Just like every time I update Windows, it does other stupid stuff. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate that I can't update my computer. And it'll force you to as well. There's after a certain while of ignoring a Windows update, and it's less time than it used to be. It's way less time than it used to be. After a certain amount of time of ignoring a Windows update, that it just fucking forces you to do it. And to say it makes me a sad panda bear would be the understatement of a century. I don't trust anything, so I'm being very overly cautious in here. Anyway, my whole point is, how are you doing, everybody? Hopefully you're having a good evening. Woman's prayer. I should read some of this, but hashtag lore. Or I guess I should say exclamation point lore. Exclamation point lore in the chat, y'all. I'm a terrible person. I need to chill the fuck out. I'm gonna start getting controversial with my my picking on people. Not people, concepts. No, that's not at anybody in particular. It's at the concept of saying that kind of stuff. You're sick of the stuff. Yo, it's going around. But like, not just saying that, it's fucking going around. Like, holy hell. It almost feels like people are getting sick over the internet. That is clearly not something that can actually happen. But hopefully my point isn't lost due to the ridiculousness of what I'm saying.
Mercy, I beg you, don't kill me.
I should.
I thought you were from the organization. Never mind. My name is Janjo.
Everybody where I, like, a lot of people on my job got sick.
Yes, pharmacist.
My kids, especially my little one, just keeps getting sick.
Gold coin fruit.
By the way, if you're interested in a little bit of extra support for Zell Shot, especially if you're on PC or laptop, you can always go check me out on YouTube, you know, like the stream, pull up an extra lurk over there, you know, cool things.
Explain things faster than I can.
I think where I live, the flu, COVID, and some sort of a stomach bug are all going around. I didn't do a very good job with this lore stuff. I hope nobody minds. This is kind of like New Year, New Me. Of course, of course. A horse, of course, of course. Nah, for real, that shit definitely happens. And then you start thinking like, oh man, if only I hadn't gone to the movies. We have some drive-in movie theaters near me, so I feel like we can kind of cheat a bit. Which were nice for the kiddos especially. When the kids were younger, oh man. Oh man. Ling's everything. How was the movies and what brought you back to the theater? That's actually an interesting question. Because some people like you still are waiting, or still have been waiting, not anymore. Yeah, you broke the seal or whatever you'd call it. Some people waited even longer to do things like go back to the movies after COVID was over. Some people didn't wait as long. Maybe not. They used to be a big thing. Your mom in town to actually babysit. Fucking facts. I I feel that in my heart of hearts. Not in my heart of the cards either. Yeah, like, it's actually, like, that's a very real, My Life 2 situation. Fortunately. Do I have a prayer gesture? Does that not count? I like when you do something like that and then it feels like the ambient... It feels like the ambient, noise in the background kicks up and you start hearing the wind blow that you haven't heard before in a game. I'm gonna watch Wonka and do not regret it. Yeah, you said that it was a pretty good movie. It was a good experience. Which is super good to hear. Did you say what kind of movie it was, Jesse? Oh, sorry, which movie it was that got you back to the theater? This is where you're like, that's personal information I can't tell you. It's Puppets versus crazy aggro dudos. Urukai! Ooh, wrong button. Oop, I did not hit the block button at all. Boom! 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 Yeah, that combo. Is that in theaters? So I thought that movie had come out. And I thought it was like on DVD, and I swore I saw something saying it was on DVD. I get really, not necessarily the cinema, it can be if the cinema's crowded. Usually we won't go to the movies if we feel like it's crowded. Like if we walk into a crowded movie theater, and me and my wife are kind of both the same way about this, and not just movie theaters, but like restaurants and other things, we'll just leave. And that's something that we've kind of consistently done over the years. And we will look at the kids and be like, we're going. We just, there's a lot of people here. We're not interested. But usually we'll just leave. So I can't really speak on feeling overwhelmed while there. But mostly because I'll just leave so quickly. Can I point out really quickly? I just beat that big boss for the first time on my first try. Yes, I used my special move or whatever, my whammy bammy, but I didn't die to him. Meanwhile, any random fucking pitchfork dude can just ruin my whole evening. Yeah, that's kind of how shit rolls, isn't it? That's kind of how shit rolls. Look at that save point over there, eh? Look at the save point. I could look around, or I could take the save point first. We're gonna do save point first. Something I'm trying to get better about. Not waiting so long to do the save point. Or a stargazer, or whatever you want to call it. Ah, the movie's too loud for you? I kind of just don't like being around people, so I assumed it was like the whole like crowd crush and waiting in line with a whole bunch of people, and then before the movie and after the movie everybody being so loud, as opposed to the movie for some whatever reason. I immediately just went to my personal opinions, I guess. I wasn't really thinking how the movie actually is loud. You were right about that. I didn't know what that said. I don't know if these things are telling me to use gestures or not. Like, I do wonder if that's what some of these are. This might have to be a Googleable offense later on in life. Seeing whether or not they're looking for gestures at these things. I'm gonna travel back to level up. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work out though. You wouldn't know it unless you were your husband. Huh? Who's that character? Let's go back to the Path of Misery. Who's that? Now I'm interested. It might be the person who I was just looking at. Now I feel confused. The time of day has shifted in the game. I don't remember seeing any person though. And now I'm wondering if they're gonna be somewhere or if it's the person at the end of this path. This one, I don't know. So far I don't feel like it's too bad. These guys are weak to fire. In case anybody was wondering. I know everybody was just like, Zell, what are these enemies weak to? The answer is fire. I guess electric is for the machine dudes, and fire is for the human-like dudes. I know nobody would ever guess that in their life, so I'm glad I can be here to explore this area, read the thing for y'all. Certain number of tries? Not in this game. It's infinite tries for bosses. So far, I haven't had any bad run-ups either. I'd say, honestly, the biggest issue would probably just be a little patient with myself. For this one in particular. I'm not saying... That's not like... Ooh! I thought I got them both. I thought I hit them... Oh, I hit them both with the gun. You don't proofread before you... That's fine. You don't need to proofread anything. You should see my spelling errors, thinking you're doing something wrong by not proofreading your shit. Fucking Christ. Oh, there might be a big dude spawning over here. Again. I don't know if he's gonna be on the bridge again. I am like a walking failure as far as any spelling goes. A walking failure, yeah. Haha. Anyway, I'm a big failure as far as spelling goes. I'm just not good at it. But not even just on the level of like being, oh my god, really awesome. Fucking Urukai over here gets a pass at life because that friggin' statue is in my way. Anyway, I'm terrible at spelling things properly. I don't double check whether or not my message that I'm trying to send in chat says what I want it to. Which is a big old problem I have at times because a lot of the times the message doesn't say what I want it to. Go figure, I know. Yeah, no, spell check for me, in my personal experience, and you can quote me on this, I feel like more often it fucks up what I'm trying to do than helps. Welcome in, Gus and friends. How are you guys doing this evening? How was your stream, by the way, Gus? Oh my goodness, I'm terrible. I'm like struggling, brain struggling. Almost time to do. Oh, were you? I saw before I got on, you were playing Among Us and Golf It. How was the Among Us and Golf It with your friendos? I assume that because it just being darks. I assume it was fun because I feel like playing video games with friends is almost always fun. I can't, as an adult, and this is probably generalizing, as an adult, I don't remember the last time I was able to take the time out to go do something with friends, like play video games. I mean, okay, I will specifically say, I don't remember the last time I was able to go play video games with friends and it wasn't a good time, right? I don't get to do it as often as when I was younger. Maybe that has a lot to do with it. So we just golfed and trolled each other. I saw somebody play golf it recently for the first time.
Many substances can be poisonous. The precise dose is what separates medicine. The gold coin fruit might just be a myth. Can you let me know if you find it?
Gold coin fruit. There we go. There are various witch stones that can be equipped to cubes. Using cubes consumes witch stones. You can equip a witch stone to a cube or replenish it through. What? Alright, have a great evening, Gus. Thank you so much for the raid. Hopefully you get a good night's sleep. Much appreciated. I didn't even introduce myself when everybody came in. I was just really interested in fucking how my brain doesn't work and things like that. What? They're using a cube uses up a wish stone, but it recharges its slot. Typo rants. Talking about doing Among Us. Talking about playing Vandal as an adult.
Cathedral. You can find me there if you need me.
Alright, so at least I know where to find the dude. I'm very confused about this, by the way. I feel like maybe I want this equipped somewhere. Maybe not. I fucking have no idea. I don't have any wish stones equipped. Yeah. You heard it here first. I see that it's darker in the game. It's like nighttime now. I don't know if that's because of where my progress is in the game or if there's a time system in the game. I think it's my progress, not that, but it definitely makes the game a lot gloomier and shit like that. I wonder if this bridge is going to be spawned again. Board games with? See, my buddy has a ton of board games. And the one thing I will say, I don't struggle. So I do sort of struggle. I'm sure my wife does too a little bit. Not that she's as into video games as I am. But struggle to play video games with the kids, and to me personally, it's using my brain is just the biggest temporarily restores HP. What the fuck is a temporarily restoring HP thing? I gotta see this. No idea. But I think I can recharge it by visiting this. He has a bunch of board games and they're fun to play. And I will say that one thing that's difficult with children is them being old enough to play. Is it a charge? I'm so confused. Sorry, I have to read this again. To a cube through Giorgio or the star. There are different types of wish stones that have different effects. Using a cube uses up a wish stone, but it recharges storage when you revive it. Is it a stargazer? Was I not like... Oh, great. So I just used it up to see if there was anything, and now there's nothing. Okay. I misread that somehow, and didn't fully comprehend that it was actually used. I was like, it says it uses it up, but then it says it recharges, and I got confused. What I was gonna say. Yeah, me too. What was I talking about again? Fuck. This isn't a problem, I promise. Oh! It's harder to play board games with kids. So even though you can count when you have the right amount of people, first off, kids' board games are just board games in a whole different way. Like fucking total like, holy fuck, I start feeling bad that I'm so bored playing them. The first 1 or 2 times is fine, But as we all know about children, those of us who've been around them or have them, they will overdo it, right? But the other thing is my other kids are getting older, but they're not quite old enough to play the kind of games I want. Not saying that we can't play board games together, because we definitely do every once in a while, but it's just... It's just something, right? Right? What that something is, the world may never know. It's like how many licks it'll take to get to the center of a Tootsie Puff, you know? That and whether or not Zell will finish a sentence. You were excited at first, and then you were like, man, you know what? Mommy does not feel like playing Uno. I don't know if that's entirely what you were trying to get at, but it fucking happens. They become addicts. It's just like a noisy toy. It is redonkulous. I love my children. The game lasts 50 years longer. Oh, that too. Yeah. No more quick, speedy Uno. That shit ain't going down. Nah. Nope, not gonna happen no more. Yeah. That is, I select this sheet music to use. Oh, I think I misread this. I assumed this was like a concert piece. It was just stained choir sheet music. I should read. Imagine doing that, right? Let him win. I have more fun seeing if I can make the kid win than I do any other way. This being said,
That is how learn flies are. I'll use my power.
This being said, there's a limit. There's a limit to many things in life, and there's a hopefully understandable and most definitely legitimate limit to a lot of things in life, right? Could increase my power again. I need one more for that. Most definitely is a limit to shit, ain't there? Oh my goodness. I'm not big on repetitiveness. I don't know. I know a lot of people.
I always
Of course, if you ever,
I always will. No one and it.
I know a lot of people like to replay games over and over and over again.
No one and it.
I'm just bad. Healthy sportsmanship. Yeah, I think it's a slippery slope too. It's more difficult than one might think, in my opinion. I could be overanalyzing it, but try to teach a kid to lose, but also, oh really? That's what I wanted, was this. I definitely needed that. Teach a kid to lose with grace, but also don't stomp their face in. If you don't want to know what I'm talking about and you don't know, you don't even need to own a child. You don't need to be the boss of this child. Go up to a random kid and start playing fucking tic-tac-toe. Then see how you feel after stomping the yard with them a few too many times. And if it ain't Lolo, well, if it ain't Therio, I actually kind of like promote this man YouTube. I kind of don't mind the whole YouTube Twitch thing. I know it's probably weird for viewers to not be able to read the chat, and like sometimes it's confusing because I'll be clearly responding to somebody if they're saying something on YouTube, but I will not be mad if one day I'm having two conversations. To boost it. To boost what? I don't even know if there's a chat rate on YouTube's. No, yeah.
I'll use my power.
It's bad. It's hard. I think it's like I'm not trying to overanalyze it too much, but it's kind of difficult to hit the right balance, like the happy medium, right? I also don't even know if can healthy sportsmanship really be taught? It can be explained. It can be shown. But at a certain point, I'm maybe a little too willing to argue that no matter what you do, shit's gonna be what it's gonna be. Can't believe it's already 11:15. I haven't fought any bosses tonight. I've barely been playing the game. Talking more about sportsmanship than board games and all other sorts of things in life. All other sorts of things in life.
Gold coin trees are said to...
Oh, he can do it?
The people of ancient Krog, they claimed it's said to... Maybe you'll find us...
Alright. He gave me one of those stones, which is pretty cool, because I kind of fudged it. Kind of messed up just a little bit. I don't 100% understand the potentially... what's the wording? I want to say the breakable barriers in this game. At the same time, I don't mean that. Because if I meant that, it would mean I could break the barriers. But enemies can break the barriers, I can't. That's what I don't understand about it, I guess I should emphasize. Is I don't understand why they can, but I can't. It makes me a sad panda bear. Makes me a very sad panda bear that they can break through walls, but I can't get the jump on them. Definitely is feeling like a go back up and fall down the fucking path kind of thing. There'll be one secret at the bottom that you probably need a special relic so that you don't take too much damage while falling down kind of deal. I also could be looking into it way too much, which would not make me sad. I'm trying to not get jumped. Not succeeding in trying to not get jumped, but I'm trying to not get jumped. I made so little progress today. I blame those stupid pitchfork people that I kept bitching about. Oh boy, do I ever blame them. You guys want to hear some more bitching about the train wreck railroading fucking pitchfork assholes? So there are these guys in this game that have pitchforks, and what they do is they run out at you. There's usually more than one in an area, and they're usually like hiding behind walls to gank you. And I'm just not a fucking fan, okay? Just not a fucking fan. Awesome. That's cool. That was, I like that. Speaking of not being a fan of something. That. Hey, did y'all see me just land in the water there and instantly get murked? Thank you. You're welcome. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. That sucked. I knew there was a chance of that happening, but it doesn't change that I'm now salty. Great sportsmanship. I'm going to argue that I do not need great sportsmanship when we're discussing playing a video game. A solo video game, nonetheless. I bitched it at the game. This game's really good, though. I've been really having a good time with it. I know I was bitched about the pitchfork. It's really funny. I try to openly express this as much as I can. But like, I'll start bitching about a game, and I know some people are likely to take it the wrong way and be unhappy about my complaints, to say the least. I like to, even if I like a game, I don't know. I personally like my way of doing things, and I know not everybody agrees with it. I can bitch about a game fucking 100 times, and then finish the game and be like, that's the best game I've played in forever. And then people would be like, man, I thought you didn't like it. And I'd be like, why? And they'd be like, oh, because every time there was a pitchfork dude, you bitched about it. And it's like, yeah, but I can separate how many times there was a shitty pitchfork dude from the rest of the entirety of the game. Well, I hope I can. I say this in before. I don't know if you can actually do this. I'm wondering if I can fall down here and not die. There's only one way to find out. The answer is no. Okay. Raise your hand if you thought that was platforms I could fall onto on the way down. I don't have anything near me to raise this hand, but if I had a small child or an animal of any kind, I would be raising as many hands as I can. I feel like that's actually awkwardly intentional from the part of the devs, because they know. I mean, if you're careful about it, it doesn't really matter. But I feel like the devs, like, know people will try that, because it looks like that. I could be wrong. I could be just making things. I probably am. Well, okay, I definitely am making things up, whether I'm right or wrong. I guess no matter what, I'm making things up. Did I get him? No. Oh, awesome. How the hell? Okay. The one thing I have to say, and this is the difference between this game and so many other similar games. I don't know if you saw, I turned away from the enemy when I was charging that attack. And then, oh my god, can I get over here, please? I turned away from the enemy while I was charging that attack. Okay, great. See, that guy didn't do as much damage the other way. No, you don't. Thank you, Bill. How are you doing this evening? How are you doing in general, bud? Full-time real boy. I thought you've been a full-time real bear for a while. I don't know about a real boy. Thank you for checking in, Bill. Oh, shit. He's doing it all. I thought you were doing it all. How was your first day off? Okay, I was wondering if this... So, a lot of these... I've seen so many different styles of this type of enemy that I was legitimately concerned that he was not going to be the same kind of enemy I thought he was. If this guy is a ranged person, I hate everything in life. Yep. Asshole. Fucking asshole. Fucking asshole. Fucking shit, man. Yeah. Never the most fun. Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna kill you. That gal is ugly. Holy fuck. Shit. Ugh. That looks gross. How do I get on there? Okay. So don't be silly. I see how I'm doing this. Can I not go through here? That looks so gross. This is the kind of stuff that grosses me out, by the way. Stuff growing off of you. I don't know. There's something about it. I fucking can't. As I pointed out. I have to point it out, but yeah. I also feel you on sleeping badly. I'm sorry to hear it, but oh my goodness. So I don't know if it's just you slept badly because you did, or you slept badly because... Oh, I guess I should ask how you mean badly. Like, did you just not sleep well? Or did you, like, sleep at, like, a crappy type of angle that sucked? I just immediately started making assumptions about your fucking life right now, and I should not. Would not, should not. Not that I could not, but should not. Just be out here making assumptions about what you meant by slept badly. Got him, Chief. Oh, is this it's a ramp to jump back? That's pretty fucking cool. And I missed it. And I missed it. Oh, awesome. Okay. There's some really irritating level design shit that I'm not even gonna sort of lie is also next level. That is really irritating that the enemy was at the bottom of that. Also, huge respect to the idea of having that enemy at the bottom of that. So we still have a small child, which I know you have not had the pleasure, if you will. I know you've not had the pleasure necessarily, nor do you necessarily plan on having the pleasure either. I would almost argue that you've gone to lengths to make sure that you don't. But we still have a small child, and he likes to come into bed and sleep wherever the fuck he feels like, which does not mean that anybody else gets to be comfortable. I think it's all the explanation I really need on that matter, honestly. Y'all get it. Awesome! Death becomes me! Yeah! And I thought for a second that hitting that crossbeam might make me not fall off there. Joke's on me. That was a one-way ticket to fucking Splash Town, eh? Yeah. Boom. It's fine, but it makes me sad. I literally thought that crossbeam would be the saving grace, and I wouldn't take all that damage. I guess like sort of hit off the side of the barrier, or there's not a technical standing platform available there, so it didn't like count as collision towards me not dying. Even if I slid off it and slowed down. Not important. Not important. What is important is I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico. I really don't even think. I don't want to get the status effect. I'm probably super lame for this. Being almost too willing to just be like wimpy about it. But I'd rather not wow. I'd rather not fuck with it at all. Of course I like cough and then I don't block the attack properly. Oh, I mean. Lordy, 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 lordy. Let's not do that again. That feels kinda eh. I don't like falling to my death. Classic fucking Dark Souls-esque trope. We all love it. We all know it. Fucking falling to your doom. What's better than that? The world may never know. The world may never know. I mean, seriously, when you can fall to your doom, I mean, why would you want to do anything else? Awesome. That's not what I wanted to do here, but that's fine. It's alright. We're good. I did not want to take damage. I like how I bet. I didn't want to get hit. Yeah. No shit, Sherlock. And everybody who plays video games wants to get hit, right? Anyway. Trying to look at these wheels and see where they go. See what kind of rides we might be looking for, if any. For some secret items or for some not so secret items. Awesome! Yeah! Fuck that. I almost feel like I'm missing something there. It's probably guarding. It's probably just using my guard to block the attack instead of falling off the edge repeatedly. That makes me so fucking sad. It wasn't the exact same situation I just died in, because before I just fell. Doesn't necessarily make it feel any better, though. A lot of people online tonight. I feel like this happens a decent amount when I don't know. I don't fucking even know why I even notice still. But I'll be like, oh, there's not very many people on X night or Y night or Z night. Whether it's because I'm planning on like watching a certain person, or whether like sometimes I'll just get into the habit of being like, oh, there's nobody on at a certain night of the week, which before was unthinkable, but in recent times it happens a little bit more often where like just all the people who I used to watch either move their schedule or don't stream anymore, if they're on Twitch at all, right? How to tie back into this, why this is an important part of my conversation. Frick. Is he really gonna run all the way up here? I was gonna say, like, if he ran all the way up here, he kind of deserved to hit me if he managed that one. There's actually a lot more nights of the week where I just don't have people on when there's traditionally have been people on. And I haven't... Oh my god, I accidentally dodged that by stepping backwards because I was panicking because I don't know how I summoned her from the fucking depths of hell there. Now, I will give him the benefit of the doubt and say, I don't personally know how to do the do. And my personal incapability does not mean that the character is incapable. It just means that personally, I need to get good. Bam! There we go. Oh, great. Did not kill him, no hit though. Personally, I need to get good. I'm not going to blame the character. Is that better? We'll learn something together, Juliana. I don't trust. Trying to think about the best way to explain this. I don't trust that it's just not gonna let me die. Awesome! Like this shit, man. Like... Ooh, Shraba. Wow. I am legitimately trying not to lose my patience with that shit right now. It's very difficult because it's not a very big spot. The first time I went over there, I accidentally fell off on my own. Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking... I tried blocking that. It did not work. I don't know if you can block that. That feels bad. That... Sorry, let me pretend to regain my composure for a second. That is frustrating me a bit. Mainly because it's the second time tonight, I guess more than anything else, that I've had similar... what I'm going to call as bullshit. Okay, now we're going to sit here and we're going to... I'm going to see if I can block the fucking thrown attack. Because now I'm just, like, not happy with things in life. You still get hit back a decent amount. You still get hit back a decent amount. Those guys are so rude. I like that you pulled the classic Georgia the Jungle on me there, by the way. Classic watch out for that tree as you're already eating shit. Alright, so we got a system. It took me one too many attempts to find the system out, but we got a system that I immediately shit on by deciding that I need to fall down and look if there's anything down here. Because I know everybody was waiting for me to fucking not do what I just did. You know what irritated I was that I couldn't get up there? Yeah, but... see, I have this little thing called insanity. The need, not want, the need to fuck around and find out is so intensely embroiled in my soul. I can't fucking help it. I just have to walk across this carefully now, though. Now that I just jinxed myself. Now that this is the 15th time I'm doing this. I just have to do this thing. You know, as I'm saying.
Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely inconvenient.
Fucking what's more Souls-like than a classic, hey, you gotta get across this shitty area without dying. And there's like fucking bog swamps and enemies that are gonna murk you like that. I don't know if any of these like things are things like that I'm actually trying to take trips across. I am actively trying not to, I'm actively trying not to just throw a fucking hissy fit, Juliana. I would like to be honest with you and point out that I fucking lost my mind for a brief second there. And if anything, the only reason why I was able to not be as pissed off as I probably would have been, I do not trust this beam for some reason. The only reason I was able to hold my composure, if you will, is because I fucking had to deal with the other bullshit earlier. 100%. I don't trust that. That's not gonna happen. What is this area? Sorry, I'm trying to, like, fathom. I don't think these wheels are actually meant to be taken. Nah, they're not. Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out. What am I even trying to say? Anyway, if I hadn't died so much earlier, I probably would have lost my shit, but I feel like I filled my bitching quota for the day, so I decided to chill the fuck out just a little bit, and now I'm confusion. I'm fine with this thing, whatever the fuck it is, and whatever it's doing. What I'm not fine with is my confusion. Ah, god damn it! Oh, shit. Oh, awesome. You can just keep going with that. Who knew? Who knew? Remember earlier when I was like, they only hit you once? Well, somebody made a liar out of me and their name is me. I'm really trying to like figure this place out without having to run across that beam again. It's all in service of not having to do the beam game again. Okay, that's just that guy. Awesome. That is definitely not... What the fuck? I'm gonna keep trying until I can get it. That makes me sad. I lied, by the way. I'm not gonna keep trying until I get it. I'm trying to figure out where the secrets are, what I'm doing. This place is pretty intricate, and I don't know if I'm scared of the potential of how much area there is. And by I don't know, I mean I do know, and the answer is yes. I don't trust any of this shit. See, now here's the question. Is this the secret area, or is this the way you're supposed to go? And I don't fucking know, and it's gonna drive me nuts. So now we're gonna backtrack. Hope that I don't just get murdered, and see what happens. And I mean, I do mean hope against all hope, because I am a little bit concerned about being grumpy, but maybe there will be a shortcut over here. Who knows? I mean, I sure as fuck don't, right? Welcome in, Chris. How are you doing this evening? Probably not how you're supposed to dodge that, but I'm fine with that. Trinity door. Are there ever enemies in Trinity doors? We're gonna find out. Oh, is there only... Ah, shit. Okay. I see you, video game. Awesome. Yeah, that's exactly what I want in life. Make sure that the second ball can hit me right after. As I die. That is just so unfortunate. Ooh, ah! Out here pretending like this isn't just how Dark Souls games go. I'm sorry, I'm like trying to find my center. I don't even have a lot of souls to worry about losing. I'm just kind of tired of doing this run-up. I mean, no, but to be fair, in that situation, with how much time I was on the ground for, like, it's pretty wild. You literally have, like, no time to contemplate your demise or your fucking meeting your maker in that exact scenario only. Like, it's kind of, I want to say it's kind of rude, but it's definitely rude. Oh my god, don't die in the game. Give me a second. 1 second. I can do this. I'm still playing the video game because I can't pause it. We came here for the cats. Welcome in, Kuso. How are you doing this evening? I feel like I'm not gonna be able to pronounce your name properly. I apologize. Now, you know, I'm so silly. Who's so chill? Sochlo? Sochlo? It's so much easier than what I was trying to say. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome, Gentle Giraffe. If y'all don't know me, I'm Zelshot, variety streamer on Twitch. Currently playing Metroidvanias and Souls-like. If you guys do not know Gentle Giraffe, for everybody who's part of my community, first off, I'd be surprised, but second off, they are the gentlest of all giraffes. I'm not just saying that either. Welcome in, Kinkula there. How are you doing this evening? Super nice person. Plays a lot of games that I really like. Definitely into indies. Currently playing some Detroit All Humans. Detroit Become Humans. You're gentle except for you might have a mouth. But I also don't think that having a mouth, the mouth of a sailor, makes you any less gentle. It just makes you have a sailor mouth. Right? I am playing the game in the background, by the way, because there is no pause ability. I'm currently playing Lies of P, which is a Soul-like game that I really enjoy. Just a good time. No, I know. I can't pause the game. There's no such thing as a pause in this game. You believe in me? To become all human. I don't know. When you use your safe word. Listen, sometimes... Now I'm no longer wondering how you got your name there. Okay. This is a very... I am so... Yeah, that's like a common trope of Souls-like games. Listen. I don't personally take any sort of stock in any idea or contemplation that the use of cuss words says anything about anybody's character, and that has nothing to do with the fact that I love me some cuss words and continuously use them myself. Nothing whatsoever, might I add. The addition of the whatsoever there. Oh, fuck. I got confused. Didn't know where I was. This is a good time. The only thing I don't like is that I can't use the same sailor words. Makes me sad, Panda Bear. Let's be honest. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to get up here, or if you're just supposed to run. But... yeah, remember when you jump... Ah, god damn it. Remember when you jumped me last time? There we go. Where are the cats? One of them is like a secret cat. It kind of doesn't even exist. Not even for us. The other one is in my wife's room. It's a little bit different at nighttime. They used to be around so much more. But like... or sorry, midnight used to be around so much more. Okay, whatever. I blocked it. Dodge out of the way. I don't know if they'll come. They might come. Make sure they don't exist. I do have pics on my Discord with cats. I do have pics on the Discord. I don't know how difficult that would be to get to. Let me see. Let me see if I have some sort of a... I feel like I do have some sort of... at a decent point in the game. I have something I can do. It's this button, then this button. Wait a minute. One second. I don't know what my Discord is currently open to. I don't need anybody to see any crazy DMs about how cool they are. Here we are. I have a Discord. There are pictures of cats on here. Not just my cats, but all cats in general. That's WebEx, in case anybody was wondering. So this is midnight. Caught her sleeping one day. You have a cat? I actually have two. Just one of them is like... secret cat. He's new to the house and she's just not comfortable yet. And the cats like to fight, so it's a whole thing. See, this is Baby. Which is our new kitty. And if you can't tell by the look on her face, This is like her general mood. We got her from my grandmother when my grandmother passed away. She's kind of traumatized, so we're trying to like be patient with her. At the same time, we also have the dynamic of having 2 cats, and Midnight's been living here, and now we have this new cat. And Midnight was trying to be like chill with this cat, but Baby likes to hiss at her and shit. The problem is that Midnight's and will just fuck her up. And you know it's weird because Midnight is like the sweetest cat to everybody in the house, but like, yeah, she as Ben would say, she likes to throw them hands. Well, the thing is too is I kept thinking like they would stop fighting, right? I kept thinking like they would get over it, and for the most part they have. This isn't like they're fighting all the time thing. The problem is that like it's a slower process than I would. I mean, I can give you guys a role play of the situation with the cats. Like this, like pretend like I'm Midnight. I'm just chilling, coming over, you know, and then Baby's over here, and then we do a stare down, and then Midnight's just like, and then Baby, and then Mid's just like, you want some hands? Which I'm not saying like I don't know, 100% guaranteed, definitely for sure. If Baby wouldn't hiss at Midnight, she would not. So, like, the other night they were fighting, and I felt bad, because I didn't realize that Baby was still hissing at Midnight. I feel like this is an important part of the lore, by the way, in case anybody's wondering. I didn't realize that Baby was still hissing at Midnight. I thought she was done with it, and I thought Midnight was just kind of being a bitch. Spoiler alert, my cat's kind of a bitch. But she's, like, that bitch. You know what I mean? Like, She runs the house. She's been the only cat for a long time, and we're trying to be patient with both of the cats, not just the new cat, but with our old cat that we've had, the cat that if we had to pick one is going to be the one staying. We're clearly hoping, and so far there's not evidence that it's going to be stuck to that. Oh yeah, first. I love when a redeem like that is like towards the end of the stream. I take no issue with it, but fucking it is hilarious. You run into this corner. Awesome! Fuck yeah! Awesome! Even better. Like, that was fucking... Fuck yeah. I mean, who could ask for more than that kind of shit, right? Am I right? Fuck. How long's Baby been in the house? I'm gonna say 2 months. 2 months. That is... That was an illegal move by the game. More power. I feel so dumb for what I just did, but like I still want to bitch about how I don't think I should have died there. So when I first got to this area and went down there, for y'all who are just coming in and who are laughing your ass off at me, first off, feel free to laugh. It is funny. I'm not gonna laugh about it. My feelings are kind of hurt, not by you, but by the electric boulder thing that just kind of, you know, taking balls to the chin kind of thing. I think they're doing well. And Baby specifically has been doing better with us. The other evening, like last week, I didn't trap her. I tried to make her not feel trapped, okay, while I did this. I want to say this carefully as possible because I trapped her 100%. I tricked her, made it so she didn't have anywhere to go so that I could get over and, like, try to pet her. Because what's more important than the cats coexisting, because a lot of the time the cats just kind of stay away from each other, and that's just the vibe that's probably going to be happening. Even after they, like, get along, it doesn't seem like they're going to ever be best. That's right. They're no Zelshot and Bree tale of fabled best buds over the internet story situation. You know what I mean? But what's more important is that she can be around us and not always be defensive. Because it has been 2 months of her being in the house, so if she's still as crazy defensive as she was when we got her, that would be a sign that she's clearly not adapting to her new situation at all. Or I would take it as a sign that she's clearly not adapting to her new situation at all. I guess we can all have our opinions. Ah, fuck me! I want to point out something that's actually really cool that I just learned about the game, but I'm also very frustrated at the moment. Just 1 second. So, before I vent about how sad I am that I lost my stuff that I have saved over the course of this entire area that has taken way longer than the amount of resources. I think they're called Ergo. I tend to call all Souls-like resources souls, even though they're not. They're called Ergo or Ergo or whatever. So I'm sad that I died, but it taught me something that's valuable. So I will be potentially less sad in the future if I die again. Potentially not. You're going to say that they're located in the first spot I dropped them, not the new spot. Is that what you're going to say? No, okay. What are you gonna say? That I probably shouldn't keep dying from that height? I agree. Taking a hit while they're dropped makes you lose some. I didn't even notice that. Honestly. But what I will say is it's kind of balanced by the fact that... Anyway, I'm getting to my point. Unlike all other Souls games I've ever played, you don't lose all your souls if you die when they're dropped. Whatever they're called. Ergo. That was pretty dope of a shot of them, but I kind of still hate them for that. So you don't lose all of them. Awesome. You're a real bitch. Oh, do you? Oh my god, look at me using up all of my fucking... Oh, I love it. All of my status healers. That's fucking great. Look at me go. Look at me go. I just used 3 items just fuck me. Anyway. Still at the same time, it's fine. Because I actually like this system more than the normal system. I swear. I fucking swear. I swear. I looked at this, and there are empty slots. I don't know why every one of these have been filled with a ball now that I'm trying to, like, sneak up this thing. I don't know if trying to get on the elevator spawns one quicker, but I swear it was every other one when I looked at it. I might be crazy. It could be every slot, and I just wasn't paying as much attention as I thought because I was speaking some nonsense, thinking about other things. It sure was an electrifying time, Bill, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I will say one of the items in the game makes more sense now. It says you lose a smaller percentage of those when dying. Anyway, I do like that you can pick them back up. That's all that matters. I guess if you have to do... I don't know. I think boss fights are unique, though. I don't think boss fights have that same thing. Anyway, I want to get through this area of the game. This is one of those situations where it's like, holy fuck. I should probably just be calling it, but I also don't want to give up on myself and on my pride, which I no longer have any pride. I used to have pride as both a gamer and a streamer, but over the course of the last year, it's slowly been smacked down little bit by little bit, and I've been humbled more and more. This one time I was, I thought I was on top of the world, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, I'm, the lowest of the low again, just like, feels like you're playing a game and it's a yo-yo game, and yo-yo games aren't fun unless you like fucking yo-yos, and... Sorry. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I like this system better. It's pretty cool. It's different. You know what? I kind of, like, in so many ways, in so many games, and so many times, it's that little difference, that little spin on the formula that I really appreciate. Sometimes it's super minor, as is this time. I am doing great. That was fucking, if I fell off, fuck me. I mean... So, I really appreciate little spins on classic video game formulas. It's the small things like, not losing all your ergo upon death, that I find really interesting, that kind of add a little bit of extra value to a game I already like. Just like Metroidvanias. I don't mind a Metroidvania using the same kinds of, okay, I want to watch this. Is it every third one is empty? They're never empty. Okay, great. I swear there were empty ones. Maybe I just wanted there to be empty ones. Let's be quite frank here. Even though my name is not Frank. Huzzah! Let's be quite real here. I thought there was a different path when in fact you were being railroaded in one direction. I thought the way up the path was a secret path when it was in fact the only way to go. I thought there was empty slots when there clearly was not. All I'm trying to get at is I'm doing a really good job at being a silly person. That's all. After all that work, all that effort, the dying to the boulder for no reason, we come to the conclusion that it never should have happened. Of course I can make that. Why wouldn't I be able to make that jump? Earlier in the game when I was trying to make a different jump, it was all like, fuck you. But that jump is possible. I can push this. What does this do? Oh. Well, now I have to see if it revealed any items. Fuck me running for that. God damn it. What is wrong with me? I'm fucking incapable of not doing this, by the way. Maybe something you've done a few times. So when I play Metroidvanias, and this is not a good comparison to this game, because when you in order to take shortcuts or to sequence break in many of the Dark Souls games or Dark Souls type games, people usually use exploits to, as they would say, cheese the system. No, you do. So, but what I'm trying to say, aside from that, is I'm just gonna jump off this. I mean, it does make life easier, but I kind of was hoping there would be something down here. Oh, there is. Oh, shit. Please tell me this is a secret room. Please tell me this was, like, not just where you're supposed to go. I tried to do sequence breaks in Metroidvanias. I just happen to do it. A lot of times when I open up a new one, I will succeed in getting at least a small one. I don't know if I'm getting locked in this room. You can tell how fucking, like, sketched out I am about this place by, like, I walk into a room and I immediately start tweaking out. When it's just the secret item that I rightfully gained from coming down here after knocking that thing over. That one, you could have walked past, and two, you could have not thought about coming down. To obtain a hidden clue. And the hidden clues are to... Hey guys, I'm Zelshud. If you don't know me, I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I am currently focusing on Metroidvanias and Souls-like games because they're kind of my favorite and I don't have a ton of time to game, so might as well play what's on my favorite, right? So anyway, the backseating policy on this stream... Wait a minute. Well, there was an item up there, but I probably already got it. The backseating policy on this stream, for any who doesn't know who might be coming in that are newer, is it's all allowed. Please tell me the things. So if I ask a question, don't ever feel afraid to answer it. Sometimes I am basically begging and pleading for it to be answered for me, honestly, if I'm being truthful. That's just to say, if anybody knows what a cryptic vessel is for, please tell me. Mind you, the person who will probably answer it will be like Crisp or somebody else who's like, you know, used to my BS. Not usually a new person. You know the amount of people who ban people for... I don't know, I just don't understand. Never mind, I just should not even get into it. The amount of people that ban people for, like, spoilers and other things that I consider to be kind of silly is pretty high. Oh, crap, I can do that. I don't know how the fuck I get there, but I can do that. I definitely want to do that. I get up top, and I gotta fall down the right way. I can do the thing. I'm trying to be careful, but also quick. I don't know if anybody knew this, but it can be very difficult to do both. Okay, so it's on the left side here. So it's over on this side that I'm on currently. Important, I'm trying to keep stock. All of a sudden I care about what's going on with stuff. Awesome. Great. Yeah. So that's super logical that that first one hit me, but then the second one didn't. And I doubt I iframed that one. Because usually shit like that is not iframeable. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I did iframe it, and maybe I'm just being ridiculous. Fudge. I think I can fall down this way. Now I'm really turned around. I was like, I know where I'm going now. I know which side of the cathedral I'm on. No, I don't. Really don't. I actually have to look down. I think it's the other side. Could you imagine if there was an enemy there? How sad I would have been. I'm trying to keep track of which side of this thing I was on. I'm gonna fall over here. And I'm not doing a very good job. Also, having to go through this entire area again, instead of walking through, getting to the save point, and then coming back, is probably hilarious. And definitely ridiculous. Because that's how we fucking do the do around these parts, eh? That is how I do it, isn't it? Nonsensical? Check. I try to keep things interesting by not necessarily being interesting, just being silly. But a cornerstone of how I do things. I'm going to try to beat the rush up here. Awesome, you can't. God damn it. The problem now is that I'm like fucking losing out. I had 4 of these heals left when I started looking at what I'm looking at right now, and now I have none of them. And I don't know if anybody knew this, but losing all your heals for no reason, a bit much. Still don't know which side that's up. Okay, so this is the side with it. Is that right? Well, I guess I don't know if... Alright, maybe I want to get over there. I think I actually died trying to go across this thing, now that I think about it. I didn't even, like, get across here. There we go. The most stressful 2-inch jump of my life. I don't know what the fuck this does, but we probably have to find out. Oh, does this change this shortcut to make it come up here? Yeah, it fucking does. And then this is the side with the thing on it that I was looking for. Okay. Now I have a shortcut back up. That's pretty dope. And I can at least see what I was trying to do. Awesome. I mean, if it works, it works, and that looked like it worked, so we were gonna call that good. I don't think there's any enemies at the very top, so... Ooh. Nice. We definitely wanted that. I don't think I want to take the rest of the way. Okay, I'm going to, though. I kind of can't help myself sometimes with certain things. Finding out whether or not I wanted to take this down, I just have to. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And what you gotta do sometimes is fuck around and find out. And I did that, and I'm not mad because I didn't die for once. Also, I guess there's two ways of getting to that. There's from the bottom and then from the top. I want to get up to the top here and not die. Great. Look at us. We have made pod race. Frog race has been done. For the me. Can I open this? That's not trustworthy. I'm not walking in there. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. And find out. Yeah. See, sometimes my biggest struggle is that I don't do the finding out part of that, right? I feel like at times I'm a master of the fucking around thing. The issue that tends to happen for me is the finding out doesn't happen. Oh, there was some good fucking around. I'm kind of glad you don't have to jump on these Wheels of Doom to do anything. I'm gonna heal up here. If I run into this room and I get jumped by a bunch of people, there's technically a system to heal me up and get me more heals. Sorry. There's a system to get me more heals. Also, the only thing more surprising than if there... The most surprising thing in life right now would be if there isn't anybody to jump me. That's what I'm trying to say. We're gonna go up. We're gonna go up. We're gonna go up. I did not see who came in. Good. Good. I don't give a fuck what you got going on, buddy. I'm gonna stand right here. Can I aggro this dude from up here? Probably not. I was hoping he would just walk over here, so I could just hit him from up here. Clearly not. I do have range stuff, but I don't really feel like throwing it at him because I don't think it's gonna do nothing. I don't feel bad about this though. Oh, he's got a shield. Shield daddy, eh? Hello? Yes! There we go. I can't be too mad about that. If I had more heals, I would be grumpy about dying there, but... Let's be real, y'all. I used up all my heals being a silly Billy. I even had another heal available to me. I had that puzzle box thing. And I just... Also... I finally got a shortcut back up there, so... I'm in a pretty good mood about it because I don't have to fight through any of the enemies that were fucking me up. If anything, I should have come back to save before I tried to fight the dude, and I just didn't, and whatever. It's amazing how a little shortcut in life can make the world go around. Though, distance-wise, this shortcut kinda... Could you imagine if this was now reset? That would suck. Distance-wise, this shortcut kinda... Sorry, not the shortcut. Distance-wise, if I want to say what I'm trying to fucking say finally, this area of the game has been rather large. Some might call it huge. This area of the game, the specific area that I'm in right now, is rather big. I don't know where he spawns from. I just falls down. Be like, hopefully, fuck up. Okay. Oh my god, I actually remembered to do the fucking... Damn it. Nice heal. I don't know if this breaks guards or not. I was kind of hoping it would. Okay, whatever. Ah, no, you rude fuck! Probably what I deserve. Okay, so he does this double bash and then... Awesome. No chance of popping a cherry. Whatever you would call it. Couldn't even think of a better wording for it because I was getting fucked up.
This isn't funny at all.
God damn it. I should be madder, because I ran into a similar enemy earlier in the game who did the same thing to me and just wrecked me. But I'm just so happy that I don't have to go to the area leading up to that again, that I guess it's just okay to me. I'm probably going to get past this guy, hopefully find a save point on the other side of him and call it. Then we'll see what happens. It's a little bit later than I was planning. I don't like leaving areas kind of half done, though you can't always help it. I do like finding a new save point situation, right? So that I don't start off the next time I stream, whether that be tomorrow or fucking Sunday or whatever it would be. Doing the same thing I was doing. This being said, I sometimes, I wouldn't say get myself in trouble with that, but struggle with the reality of that situation when I'm getting murked repeatedly by an enemy who is an overwhelming force and I'm just sucking. I don't love that he gets a double hit on his super slam. Oh man, I am just perfect at not succeeding there. I somehow dodged that. Awesome. Why don't you block me in the corner a little bit so that I cannot, under any circumstances, dodge. Oh shit, I did not even know that is not even legal. You can't just start making new moves up. Fuck! God damn it! I legitimately was like, okay, I got this guy. And then he pulls out some shit I've never seen before. I thought I saw the path. I thought I had the way. I thought I was set up for some success. And you know what? I fucking wasn't. Damn it. It's not even a boss. It's like a mini boss. It didn't even have a health bar. Right? Like, maybe it's not even considered a mini boss. Some of these enemies are weird. I don't know if they're technically mini bosses or not. Because they'll be like in these arenas like this, right? They don't have a health bar on the bottom, but they're clearly like, I guess maybe you'd call it an elite, or maybe I would go as far as to say that they're like, if you want to say mini bosses or the red health bars that aren't considered main bosses, then you'd have bosses, mini bosses, which have red health bars, and then you'd have super elites like this guy I'm fighting, and then just normal elites, which are like more repeated enemies. Because the last shield dude, who also whipped my ass, by the way, FYI, and I'm also using a crappy weapon for this guy. I probably should pull the rapier back out, especially since it it's not unleveled. Alright, great. Wow, you are such a cool dude. Holy crap with this guy. I need to get the second hit. The block on that second hit. Okay. Dude, fuck off with all this shit, man. Wow. Holy fuck. Did you not? I do not know why the shield dudes are just that bad for me. I don't know if it's the... I'm not quite getting when to block. He's doing a lot of damage, clearly, but this shouldn't be this bad. I think one more death, maybe it's already past the threshold. One more death and I'll officially have lost more to this random shield dude than to the last boss of the game. But we're getting there. This is probably going to be a historic area in Lies of P for me, where I died so much from falling off, and then from my own stupidity. Trying to get through them electric boulders like a freaking troll. I really thought, I swore when I saw the electric boulders go out, that, I swore that I saw boulder, space, boulder, and that there was a way to get up there. And I died probably 4 times because... I get so grumpy with myself for no reason when I start losing in a game to somebody who I have no right to be like, I should be killing you. Okay. Okay, awesome. We're gonna heal that. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is like, I don't understand his attacks. I don't know if he just, like, gets weird attack resets that I'm, like, fucking just way too confused about. Yeah, awesome. So if you hit him when he's doing the boulder thing, he gets another boulder thing. Okay. Fuck it. Okay. Why is that not working? You should work, fool! I don't know. Fuck you, dickhead. I'm mad at this guy. There's not even any point in dicking around like that. Fuck me. This is so silly. No HP. Yeah, there we go. There we go, finally. I was like, there's no way I keep this up. I did so much better with literally no HP in that fight than I did with full HP repeatedly. There's just a couple enemies in this game that just wreck my face. Wreck my face. And it's the stupid runny pitchfork or whatever they're holding. The most recent ones were pitchfork in the game. The pitchfork people, for whatever reason, though I will argue that I still think that their damage is too high. They do more damage with one ram than that guy does, okay? Like, I don't think I'm crazy there. But anyway, the shield elites and then the pitchfork people are just, they're not my friends. They're not even going to attempt to be my friends. And if they try to be my friends, I would probably backstab them like an ass. Mind you, when I do finally get this guy, it'll be some weird bullshit fight where I stomp the yard with him, use one heal, not some epic clutch it out after one fucking go, because he's not actually a boss. I'm just doing a bad job. Just a really bad job. I'd love to be like, oh, I'm rusty, but no, there you know. Okay, so I can do this, and then... Yeah. So that was asinine start off. I kind of... I just need to do better. I'm not trying to cheese you, but if you could move out of the fucking doorway, bud. Me insisting that I can't cheese out a win. I don't know if there's any other enemy who does that shit. No. But it doesn't make me less sad. Like, it doesn't make me less sad that they're usually a pain in the ass when he just stomped the shit out of me repeatedly. I don't even feel good about that win. I don't even feel like a win's a win. That's more like a... I'd argue I fucking copped out a little bit and was just like, fine, whatever. I'll take the free damage at the start of the fight, followed by... No, you're definitely right, though. I don't think there's any game where... You're right. That's so fair. Not that I would use the excuse. Thank you, Juliana. I appreciate it. No matter how lackluster it feels. I'm sad. I'm sad. I'll be honest. Only because I want it to be epic. I want epic wins, and that wasn't very good. Fuck that, dude. Fuck everything about that, dude. God damn it. He gave me a quartz, by the way, which, if anybody knows this game at all... Is that what it is? Is that what it is? You use electricity and all of a sudden they're like, pa-pow. I am so bad about even trying to use elemental damage to my advantage. For all I know, I could use the fire abrasive thing that I have equipped and it would melt his shield off. I actually almost feel like something said something about that. That was probably a hint. Something about destroying their fluids, not just their bodies. Good to know that you can cheese shields with electricity. I'm going to continue to lose the shield guide 6 times in a row and get pissy about it and then finally win and then not feel good about it. But good to know you can do that. You know what? I'm too hard on myself when it comes to games for no reason. Like, if anything takes me longer than like 3 fucking tries, I get salty as fuck about it. Like I'm everybody's gift to fucking video games, and that should never happen to me. Meanwhile, this is clearly like a big area. He gave me a quartz, and then there's a chest right after, and I bet this next room is going to be the save point. Palandia's shop. Yeah, we're going to use this lift up. Crazy. Oh, man. I'm sorry for being ridiculous. I shouldn't be so salty, but I just like... it's so weird. It's probably silly. I just expect so much of I expect so much from myself when it comes to the video games. I shouldn't. I should just get over it. And yeah, see, it's not like it's nothing. Right? Like, it was clearly like a big enemy. I don't know. I feel like I should have done better. I even switched to the rapier to try to like slide hits in. He was just, I don't know. I'm gonna argue. Okay, I want to argue, but at the same time, I feel like it's just me being like, I feel like the enemy was just fucking extra bullshit. Okay? Hear me out, because this is gonna sound as ridiculous. He uses RNG attacks, which all enemies do, but I don't know if, I know not everybody was watching the fight as closely as the guy who was getting stomped by it. I feel like, one, he had a lot of attacks, but two, he could string together the same attack repeatedly. Like, he had this one attack that you could, like, he shield hit you, that apparently I don't know how to block, by the way. So that was an issue, because the timing on that never worked for me, not once. So the shield hit, but then he could just stop, and then shield hit you again. Or stop, and then switch into another hit. Or stop, and just hold his shield up. There was a bunch of weird little RNG to that fight that's making me a sad panda bear. And not bitchy at all. Never be me. What fucking perish the thought? Me? Whining? About some game bullshit?
I'm
nah, B.
And the Archbishop, if I can't die.
Never me. It's gonna take 2 more seconds. I feel like this is a boss fight coming up here. I guess if I see any enemies, I'll know, right? If I come somewhere and I see enemies, I'll be like, okay, this ain't it. That's pretty awesome. A little trap there. I don't know what sparked it. Plate in the wall, or what the fuck? Alright, yeah, we're done for the day. This is a decay. I wonder if you can clear the decay out before you go through there. I'm so sad about that. Salty as fuck, too. Nobody can tell, though, right? Nobody can tell I'm still being salty about this. God damn. I just don't want to be stomped by that dude 5 times. That's all. Even if I won, I should take it as a win, by the way. I never have to deal with him again. Wait, literally, he's not gonna respawn. He was like, that's what I was saying about like super elites, then like the mini boss and the bosses. Is like, I don't know what level they are. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. I'll catch you guys later. Oh my goodness. I suck. I also wanted to just like rock that out, hit the next checkpoint, go to the next level, and like feel more accomplished rather than feel like I just died as many times as I did. But we can't always win, can we? I shouldn't expect to either. I'm so ridiculous. I shouldn't be like, oh yeah, I should be winning here. Let me see what's going on. Let's see what the Twitchiverse. Let's see. Thank you for being here, by the way. Dealing with my random in and out saltiness. Absolutely. Saltiness and I'm so salty about that. Those last 2 areas, they weren't a good combo together. That's 100%. Between the pitchfork dudes and then that verticality bullshit followed by him. I'm not gonna fault the place for those electric boulders that I just insisted I should be able to do something about. I don't know why I thought I could ride that lift. I was like, you must be this tall to ride this ride. And they're like, actually, you gotta be a god because this electricity is gonna whip your ass. Alright, I will catch you guys later. I will give updates as to when streams are happening or whatever. Fuck, I was planning on being off like 40 minutes ago, but stupid area, I had to get through it. It's always like that, right? Where you're like, okay, this is the last area I'm going to go through. I'm going to hit the next save point. And then you hit some big area of the game. This used to happen to me in RPGs. You hit a big area of the game where you are just getting straight wrecked. And it takes you forever to get through, or it'll just be an extra long whatever, right? It's pretty common. Alright, anyway. We're gonna send you guys over to Tama. I think she, one second. It said Path of Exile. I also think I can't read. Path of Titans, not Path of Exile. I'll catch you guys later. Catch me either tomorrow for a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know. I went a little bit longer than I planned on tonight. Or Sunday. As I said, I'm not really going to worry too much about, like, oh, I'm streaming on the wrong day. But we'll see what happens, guys. Thank you for being patient. Friggin' ridiculous. I'm just very sad about that. I wanted to win on, like, an epic. I wanted to finish today's stream on some sort of an epic moment. And that's what's sad, is it was clear there was an epic. Not epic enough for my blood. I have to end on killing a boss with 0 hits, or else. Ignore the fact that I clearly made good progress in the game today. Those were 2 rather large areas, even though I didn't have bosses too, which is kind of crazy. Thank you for chilling, Elle. I know you can't really watch the spinny cameras and stuff. Once again, hopefully you're having a good break and stuff like that. I do think those were 2 pretty large, like, weird kind of crap areas. I like how I ran through most of the area and then just decide that I feel like jumping off. Stuff like that. Anyway. Bye-bye.